and welcome to a very impromptu and somewhat could say emergency kind of live stream. I'm going to play you a clip from a video that's currently on going around on Twitter right now. I'm going to play this, and then hopefully we can talk about what's happening right now. So let's bring it up on here. There we go. Now, please just stop and listen to this for a minute, if you wouldn't mind. Hold on a minute. Let me just make sure that I've got it set up, because you have to make sure that you've got everything set up, otherwise it won't work. Right then, let's so bear with me. I'm literally doing this on the fly because it doesn't always work. So let's see if I can get this to play, because not always does it work. As you can see, it's playing me up right now. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. No, it's oh, it's going to play me up. Please bear with me while I try and get this to work. But basically, there we go. We've got it up and running. Let's hopefully you can hear it. Let's go for it and let's see if it works. Right then, that's the first one. I'm going to find if I can find the original one on here now. She's been threatened. And she's been really threatened because she is exposing this piece of shit right here. Can't hear it, Gobby. Oh, shit. The fuck? Test. Test. The fuck is going on here? The fuck? Ah. I've lost my mic. Well, okay. Fucking hell. Right. Can you actually hear me? And if not, if you can hear me, let me know, please. And I will try and get this to work, because for some reason it's just been a bit of an arse. It happens sometimes, so bear with me. Right then. Okay, so let's see if we can get the video back up. Right then. Sorry about this, guys. It's sometimes plays up. I can see if I can get all this up and running properly. So basically, if you don't know what's been going on, which I'm sure some of you have or are aware of what's going on. Oh God, this is such a pain. It won't do what I want it to do. Ugh. No. No, it's not going to do it for me. Oh, you white roll pain in the rear end. Ah, what an absolute mess. Sorry, guys. I will try and get this up. Please bear with me. I wasn't really expecting to have to do this as quick as I did, but this kind of really needs to be addressed right now. I know some of you are already aware of the issue with what's going on with is it Shrimin? I can't. Sorry, please excuse me if I pronounce it wrong. Where she has been basically, yeah. I'm Jack. I'm actually trying to get that sorted out. But it just really doesn't want to play ball with me just at this moment in time. Don't worry, I will get it right. Let's go there. Right then, hopefully, and then if we do, hold on. That's okay. If we do this and we do that, and I do that, close, we should be able to, with any success. You maybe let me know if you can actually hear this, because this is just absolutely outrageous what's happening, and you'll actually get to know what's going on with the lady. Right, so she's been calling out this particular piece of crap, Jeffrey Marsh. Now, Jeffrey Marsh, if you don't know, you should do, and this is exactly what Problem Bean is right here, and this is what's happening, is the fact that, can you see the picture now? Can you see this picture here? Because I am having a bit of an issue. So what I'm going to do is, oh God, for God's sake, there we go. Right, you should be able to see that now. Okay. Bit of a mess, this one, but there you go. So she's called out Jeffrey Marsh. If you don't know who Jeffrey Marsh is, this is not really working very well because I can't see the chat. I'm going to have to do share screen. So hold on a second. Let's just, oh God, I'm really making a mess of this, aren't I? Perfect. Okay, there you go. So this guy here, Jeffrey Marsh, he's been attacking, is it Shrimin Nessa? Now, what she did was, all she's been doing is calling this particular piece of shit out for being a groomer. And if you don't know what I mean, he's a trans activist, as you can see here. I mean, you can't read anything because he's a coward and he listens to people in his echo chamber. He's got a Patreon account. And in his Patreon account, he could call up and tells children how to join his Patreon. And if you join his Patreon, I'll get rid of that now. If you join his Patreon, he will teach your children how to basically disown your children. Now, Shrim has called him out and basically done a load of videos. Go on a Twitter page and you'll see what's going on. And now it's been, well, several people, shall we say, have found out where she lives, where her kids go to school, the timings and everything, dragging her children in and basically threatening her and her children with elimination because she dares question the existence of somebody who likes children to pay to go on his Patreon so he can tell them how to disown his children. This is now got to a stage where now I know Mr. Dreyfus has just tweeted to say that the Met Police are in contact with her and they are getting things sorted out. But this is enough now. Surely this is enough. There is no excuse at all whatsoever to threaten a woman and her children because she's telling the simple truth. What world are we getting into now where a few activists are now actually going to the level of recording the comings and goings of a woman and her children and threatening with them, well, with basically extermination because she doesn't agree with this particular piece of poop. This one here doesn't agree with him telling children. Now, this has blown up on Twitter, and I know I'm sort of made a sort of hash of this live stream, but it needs to be said because this is really just getting my blood boiling. This is so wrong. This is the world that we live in now, where trans activists will go out of their way to attack somebody just for calling them out. Jeffrey Marsh is a groomer. If he's trying to encourage your children to join him on Patreon so he can tell you, he wants to be your parent. He wants, I mean, he's been rapidly, desperately trying to delete some of the tweets that he said. But the simple truth of the matter is, he's a sack of poop. And there you go. Just to let you know, I'll bring that one up. Yeah, James Dreyfus. Met Police have just told me they're in contact with Shireen. Please retweet and tag your MPs. Thank you. How much longer are people going to stand by and just watch this and say nothing? This woman has been terrified to death. The children have been identified. These activists have to be stopped. How is this acceptable to anyone? How is it acceptable to anyone? Lord Henry, at the moment, I'm desperately trying to find the original one. So I'm talking as I'm multiple clicking on other screens. So please be aware of it. No, absolutely not. And that I would never say. I actually am friends with trans people. It doesn't mean all trans people. It means a very small, tiny, insignificant little group who are terrorizing people, who are threatening people. It's not right. It's absolutely not right at all. We've seen this on multiple occasions, and yet nothing is done. Right then. Right, I found the actual thing. Let's bring it back up. So there you go. This is the lady here. I hope you're going to be able to hear this. So let's give it a shot. Well, there you go. You still can't hear it. The purpose of this is just to draw attention to it. I know it's in the hands of the police, but a lot of us who've dealt with other things have had to deal with this on multiple occasions. The purpose of this live stream is to draw attention to it. I'm guessing it's because you want to bring awareness, but I don't really get it's one mentally trans person. Well, it clearly isn't, is it? Because 5 other people have now targeted her address, her children, a car. So there you go. It doesn't matter whether it's one mentally trans person, because it clearly isn't, because others are getting involved. In other words, what do you want to happen? Quite simply, what I want to happen is for this sort of stuff to stop. Everybody's entitled to the point of view. Everybody's entitled to call things out. It's that simple. And if people don't like it, you shouldn't threaten. You should never threaten. Not a woman and 2 children, for God's sake. How is that acceptable to anyone? How is that acceptable to anyone? I'm not saying that all trans people are the same. All I'm saying is Jeffrey Marsh is a nasty piece of work, and at least 5, as she's mentioned, people have gone after her and her family. That's what I'm saying. It's disgusting. We've had enough of this. I'm sorry I can't get to work. I'm just having a nightmare today. I've had a crap day as it is, and I've had enough crap as it is today. But this is just getting beyond the joke. What I would like to happen is when this sort of stuff happens, for people to not sit there and just pretend it's not happening. Not just sit there and go, oh dear me, what a shame. I just can't get my head around it. What brave men to threaten a woman, to embarrass her because of her religious faith, in posting pictures of her up on TikTok without her hijab, causing gross offence to her, because she does nothing but explain who this person is, who Jeffrey Marsh is, and what Jeffrey Marsh does. And anyone who can turn around and say to me that, oh, well, that's acceptable, or, well, you shouldn't say anything, or perhaps I shouldn't even be doing this live stream, I don't get it. Why can't I draw attention to it? Why can't I mention it? Enough's enough. Why should these activists be allowed to say and do whatever they want to do? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. It's just beyond me. It really is beyond me. I'm sorry I've had some problems with the tech. I'm sorry if people think I shouldn't be saying this, but I don't give a shit, because it needs to be addressed. This has happened far too many times. When people start speaking out against things like this is what happens. People get attacked. People get threatened. I mean, she's in tears. She's apologized. For what? For pointing out the truth? Far too much being quiet. Basically, if you couldn't hear it, which I'm sorry if you couldn't hear it again, is the fact that because of what she's done, people have threatened her children, her. She's had damage to a car. People are threatening to come around her house. I know it's now in the hands of the police, and hopefully the police will do something. But then again, with the speed and response of most things to in the police, it might happen in a few days, if she's lucky, if they do anything about it. How anyone can do this and say this and threaten this. I mean, we're all used to it. We all get it when we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter. I mean, I've had in the last week at least 3 or 4 times for people either saying that they're going to come and do me over, or the most popular one is for me to go kill myself. That's acceptable, is it? For having a different point of view. None of this is right. None of this is acceptable. Maybe I shouldn't have done this live stream, but you know what? People need to speak up. We all need to speak up against these idiots these activists, these stupid people who have no rights to threaten children because of what somebody said. Genuinely. No right whatsoever. At all. I just can't get my breath. Just really can't. Any case, I'm going to leave it because there's no point really, is there? Because no, look, Jack, it's okay. I get it. Yeah, I understand. You know, this is, I mean, for most of us who've been sort of going through the last year of Doctor Who, we're used to these sort of childish and pathetic threats. But the thing is, you can threaten me all you like. I don't care. But there are limits. And one of the biggest limits is you don't threaten a woman and her children because she's saying something you don't like. You know, she's in tears apologizing because she's frightened for her life and she's frightened for her kids. And I just don't understand why more isn't said. I know, you know, things have been reported to the police on multiple occasions. They don't really care. And how long is this going to go before some of these so-called wonderful... This is why I left the fandom. I don't want to deal with these people. The world truly scares me. It does. Because now you're not allowed to have an opinion. You're not allowed to say anything that some people don't agree with, because instead of just having a sensible disagreement, argument, conversation, whatever, no, the solution is to go out your way to threaten somebody that you're going to kill them because of their opinion, because they're saying something you don't agree with. Plenty of people say things I don't agree with. Yeah, I don't go around telling people to go kill themselves. I don't go around telling people they deserve to die. I don't go around trying to find them and to threaten their children. I mean, we've had it recently. We're still having it now with a particular Dr. Grimlock or whatever his stupid name is. Yeah, who's threatening people left, right, and centre. He's even doxing people and giving away their locations using Google Maps. How is that acceptable? This is what's got to stop. This has got to stop before somebody genuinely gets seriously hurt and potentially killed over a matter of an opinion. It's just beyond the joke. It's getting stupid. It will end up with someone being killed over an opinion. Yeah, the internet has made psychopaths even more dangerous. Absolutely 100%. I mean, I've done several videos on how Doctor Who fandom's gone ridiculous, but it's not just that. It's the whole thing. Anyone who dares have an opinion opposite these activists' point of view, and instead of just doing what we normally do and just get on with it, no, we have to threaten death. We're going to come get you. How is that acceptable? This world is completely fucked up. Absolutely 100% fucked up. It's getting beyond the joke. It really, really is. I know you might think I'm ranting and raving. I don't care. It's about time I had a fucking rant, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people telling my close personal friend to hurry up and die. Yeah? How's that acceptable? I'm sick of getting messages at least once a week for me to kill myself, or they're going to come and kill me because of a difference of opinion. Sitting, cowering behind their keyboards. You know, but it gets to a stage where you're threatening a flipping woman and her children because of a difference of opinion. Why are we not all standing up and saying something about this universally? Why are we just sitting in silence? That's why I'm doing it. I can't sit in silence anymore. I can't sit and watch people get threatened and insulted and everything else just because of a difference of opinion. It's just so wrong. What is wrong with these people? Why do these activists always have to go so far? Look, I'm happy for anyone. If you want to transition from a man to a woman or whatever, and it makes you happy, I'm really happy for you. If you're gay, I'm happy. I don't care about these things. The vast majority of people don't care about these things. Yet there's always this small group that just have to keep on pushing for something. Exactly. You suppose doesn't report it. No, exactly, because they do. They just make a new account and you get another one. The system is broken. You could report it to Twitter support, makes no difference. Twitter support will ban that account, and then within 30 seconds later, new account up. The whole thing is a disgrace. No, it's okay, mate. Don't worry. It was a quick impromptu one, which if you watch back, you'll see that I didn't do a very good job of trying to get audio on it. It's annoying. Any case, I'm just fed up of it. We all have to, instead of just sitting there now quietly and meekly, we have to stand up. We have to stand up and say, enough's enough now, because it will end up with somebody being killed over their opinion that somebody else, are these stupid, moronic, brain-dead activists who want something but no idea what it is, will end up killing somebody because that person had a differing opinion to the rest of them. This world is screwed. Internet is screwed. The thing is, it's a wonderful place. I've been on here and made some great, fantastic and amazing friends. And I've had so much fun. No, it's not off topic. I don't listen to low lives. Thank you, by the way. I don't listen to low lives. I don't give them any time of the day whatsoever. They're scumbags, as far as I'm concerned. It's just, when are we going to stop? When is it going to be? When is enough going to be enough? When is it going to be enough? Are we all going to just still sit in here when somebody gets killed over an opinion? I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. I don't understand what goes through someone's thought process. This person, I don't agree with them, so I'm going to find out where they live, dox them, and kill them because I don't agree with them. When did it become the norm? Oh, Jesus. I hope, Sharon, if I say your name wrong, it's going to be okay. I hope her children are going to be okay. I hope the police are going to do something about this. And I hope they find the bastards that have threatened her and her kids' lives over a difference of opinion. It's about time that Twitter, Facebook, social media took a grip of the fact that death threats need to be dealt with properly. Because it's getting beyond the joke. People are getting physically threatened because of a difference of an opinion. I don't agree with loads of people say. There's lots of people I don't agree with. There's lots of people who I don't get along with whatsoever. But I don't ever wish them dead. For God's sake, man. When will it be enough? You know, and this is what Jack's saying. He doesn't feel safe doing anything else. People are being badgered and bullied into silence because only one opinion matters anymore. And if you don't agree with that opinion, we're going to actually threaten to kill you, remove you, get rid of you, frighten you so much like that poor lady is when she's in tears. So she apologizes for doing nothing wrong. Jesus Christ, man. I know this is not my normal live stream, and after a brilliant live stream with John and Golden Age Geek a minute ago, where I'm, just trying to be positive. I mean, even that gets thumbs down. Just trying to be nice. But people just have to hate people for no reason. Look, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. Oh. Any case, I need to go because I need to go and have a nice sit down with a nice glass of whiskey and chill out. I just felt the compulsion to come on and say, I mean, I've done this loads of times. Enough's enough, people. We need to start standing up and speaking out against activists and dickheads who threaten people's lives, wishes them dead or whatever, over an opinion. It's just... I think it's partially linked to insecurity. If you're secure in your beliefs, just to contribute threats suggested they're not secure in their supposed beliefs. Absolutely, Colin. Absolutely. As I said, even though I'm sorry the audio didn't work, but you could see it on the screen. Go and watch it yourself, or just go on Twitter at the moment. It's running quite a lot. To send an email saying we know where your kids go to school and we know what time you're in and out of the house. I actually own that, Jack. Yeah, I agree. It is a good film. It is a really good film. So, in any case, I'm going to go. If you don't understand why I did this video, fine. I don't care. All I need to do is I'm not going to sit quietly by. I'm not that type of person. I will stand up and say, this isn't right. And it's about time other people started to do the same. Because until we all start standing up and telling these idiots, these mental morons, that enough's enough, they're just going to keep going. Thank you for those of you who joined. Thank you for those of you who've watched. Thank you for putting up with my rant. I'm going to go, sit down, have a nice big glass of whiskey, and see what wonders the world can bring to me tomorrow. Oh, I thought they're probably coming for protecting group. I have no idea why it exists. Well, because it does, Colin. Because it does. And with that, I'm going to bring this very impromptu and it was supposed to be very short live stream, but I have technical issues, which I will make sure I get sorted. And with that, and as always, and until the next one, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to love you and leave you. And please make your voices heard.